Nicely done, lads. Nicely done. Cheers, mate. Sorry, just had a little bit of dirt on there, just to blow it off. Nicely done, lads. That was more like it. That I know we got lucky with the goals, and we'll get into that. But that was more like it. The team just had a little bit more tempo, more sass. You know what I mean? Just had a little bit more gumption about us, man. Well played, lads. I got to give it to the team. They pulled this one out of the bag. I know that both the goals were mistakes from the other team, but I think that was from the amount of pressure that we were putting on the defence. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, 2 minutes? Sorry, starting lineup. Alisson, Trent, Kabak, Henderson, Robertson, and then midfield, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Jones, and up front, the three amigos again, Salah, Firmino, Mane. So, game starts, and within, 2 minutes? Leipzig get a crossing. I can't remember who headed it onto the post. Hits the post, and then back rebounds out. So I'm thinking, woo! We just caught a touch there. And you know, sometimes when your luck just changes, like if that had been against Leicester, that would have gone in or bounced off Alisson's back or something. But no, it went out. So it rebounded out. So RB Leipzig, I'm not going to lie, the first 10, 15 minutes, I was a little bit worried because they were energetic, they were probing. The guy, Sabitzer, he was a quality player. And there was another guy as well. I think is it Olmo? Yeah. I think guy with a ponytail. But yeah, they were about it. They were swift. They had good counter attacks. They played the ball well. But after about, I believe it was like 20 minutes or so, we started to get control of the game. Let me say this. Thiago today showed why he's a player he is. In the Premiership, he doesn't really... I think the tempo of the Premiership is a lot quicker than a European game. Because in this game, you could see that he would nick the ball away from people, play passes a lot quicker, or they seem like they were a lot quicker. So I've got to give out a shout out to Thiago because I've been rinsing him for the last couple of weeks. But anyway, like I said, the team starts to get control of the game and starts to press RB Leipzig high up the field. There was a chance whereby Peter Glasky, he was our former goalkeeper as well. I didn't forgot about that. Mane put him. I think Salah put him under pressure, and the clearance went straight to Robertson. Robertson controlled it and tried to dink it over the keeper. The keeper ended up in the net. I should laugh at that, but I thought it was funny. He was all crumpled on the floor. But anyway, so going half time is it's 0-0. So I think that was a good half. Like the teams played well. Curtis Jones has played well. The only problem with Curtis Jones is sometimes he holds on to the ball for a split second too long, and the opportunity goes. But apart from that, he was quality. Like I like how he's on the ball. Like he never gets flustered. The ball always seems to just stick to him. But anyway, second half starts, and again we are pressing them quite high up. I think they were a little bit obviously scared. Scared is the wrong word, but intimidated by Mane and Salah because they kept dropping off or kept playing passes in a hurry. So to say what happens is for our first goal, I believe it's Sabitzer who makes a missed pass and Salah's onto it like a flash. And I love the goal because them kind of, when the striker is one-on-one with the goalkeeper, sometimes he can miss because obviously the time they're thinking it's normally instincts. But in this time, took control of the ball, sent keeper the wrong way and played it in the other corner. Lovely goal, 1-0. And to be honest with you, we deserved it because we had chances before, but just not been clinical. Or the pass was just too long or it was behind the person. So we were good for the lead. So then the second goal, same kind of thing happened. Ball over the top from Henderson, I believe it was. I forgot the guy's name, not Upamecano. I can't even say his name. Upamecano. I can't remember the other guy's name. It escapes me. But literally, same thing that happened with Kabak, but this time the keeper didn't come rushing out. So ball comes over, he tries to stretch for it. Mane gets onto the loose ball, takes his time again, and then slots it in the other corner, sends the keeper the wrong way again. We played well. Like the match overall, the team, I would say 7 and 8. I would give Mane an 8, and I would give Salah an 8. Firmino, a 6. Who else? Curtis Jones, I'd give a 7.5. Thiago, I'd give a 7.5. Wijnaldum, this is the thing with Wijnaldum. Like, if you don't watch him intently, you don't see what he does for the team. But again, solid performance. He gets a 7. There was one time Henderson got skinned, but boy, luckily Alisson did his job. Like, see, this is a thing about Alisson as well. Like, he's a really good goalkeeper. But sometimes, obviously, you know, like they say, when your head goes in the game, it just goes. But there were a couple of times where he kicked the ball out, which was a little bit like, oh. But on the whole, he did well. He made a good save from one of the players at the end as well. So, going back to Henderson, I give a 7. Kabak, I would also give a 7. Trent, 7.5. His passing was a lot better. It's like he didn't have to think about it. A lot of one-touch passing, which seemed to make the play quicker. And when he doesn't dwell on the ball or try and pick out a pass, he seems to be a lot more accurate. So like 7.5. So Robertson as well, I also gave a 7.5, and Alisson I gave a 7. The team in a whole played well. Like, it just seems like, not that we've turned the corner, but it just seems like maybe, you know what it was. No, it wasn't actually, because I was going to say they were in Germany, but it was played in Budapest. But the team just seemed a lot more in tune with each other and a lot more cohesive, and I'm happy about that. Hopefully that ties into the next game that we've got with Everton, which I believe is on Saturday. This has been my match review for Leipzig versus Liverpool. Please give a thumbs up and a like, and subscribe and share, all that good stuff. Take care, people, and I will see you, I believe, on Saturday. Take care.